What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about what you can buy for $250,000 in Fayetteville and the surrounding areas.
Let's get started, people.
So we'll, of course, kick it off with Fayetteville. We're starting to see the limits, and I just pulled this data yesterday from the MLS, and we are still in a seller's market, but we can see a little bit of a shift happening. It's going slowly but surely back to a buyer's market, or at least to a balanced market, not to a buyer's market, but it's headed that way. Anyway, so with this data, I was able to find out that you can get a 3 to 4 bedroom home between 1,900 square feet to about 2,400 square feet on average. 2 full baths. I've seen 2.5 full baths. I've seen 3 full baths home in the Fayetteville area. Now, be aware, buying a home in the city limits, it's going to be more expensive because you're in a urban area, and the taxes you're paying for city taxes and you're paying for Cumming County taxes. So that the taxes are going to be higher. The home's going to be priced a little higher too, due to the fact that you're so close to everything. Now, as you can see, here are some pictures of some homes that are actively on the market and that's been sold recently in the Fayetteville area. We've got single-story homes, we've got 2-story homes, brick homes, we've got vinyl siding or wood siding homes. Also keep in mind that some of these older homes, I'd say almost 80s and the 1980s and less, you would see that either they have a carport or they don't have a garage at all. Or sometimes some people have enclosed their garages, enclosed their carports into a garage, or even turned into like a little bonus area room.
That's good to know.
Now, the newer homes, I'd say from 1990 to about this time frame, obviously, I've seen mostly double-car garages, a few single-car garages, and a lot of 3-car garages. And the third garage is like a little garage. I'd say more like almost a storage area. You could stick a motorcycle in there, your ride lawnmower, stuff like that. Also, as you're watching this video, take in consideration that the price of the home may be more or less due to upgrades like granite countertops, tile, hardwood flooring, carpet, new roof, new HVAC, fresh paint, just renovating the kitchen and the bathroom and just the house in itself. A lot of people now like that open concept of the newer homes and modern homes. So take into consideration, you may see this home in the city limits and you're wondering why is it so much? And it could be due to that fact. All right, so the next place to talk about is Hope Mills, the Grays Creek area. And if you're looking to move into the town of Hope Mills, you're looking at about 16,000 people living here. We have a lot of things to do in Hope Mills. We have the Hope Mills Lake. We've got some great places for the kids. We got a trampoline indoor jumping area. We've got putt-putt. We've got a 14-screen movie theater, which is awesome. And a lot of little nice little local mom-pop restaurants around the area. I live in Hope Mills. I love the area. And so if you're moving to Hope Mills or think of moving to Hope Mills, you're not looking at much difference in the home price from Fayetteville. You're still looking at getting a 3 to 4 bedroom home, 2-story, could be single story, between 1,900 square feet to 2,400 square feet. I've seen 2 full baths up to 3 full baths. There are a lot of new homes out in Hope Mills that they're actually still building, and they're renovating as they are doing in Fayetteville. So you will find a lot of homes that are newer, more modern, with the open concept and just the open floor plan. A lot of people love. If Hope Mills interests you, here, check out this video up to my right, where I talk about 5 great things about living in Hope Mills. Check out that video. The next place I talk about is Rayford, which is in Hope County. When you hear Rayford and Hope County, they kind of go hand in hand. I can't think of any other city that's in Hope County that's as big as Rayford. I think everything in Hope County has the Rayford city limits or Rayford zip code. There's not much in Rayford. The town of Rayford, I would call, I guess, the city limits of Rayford, town of Rayford, is very small. You're looking at maybe 4 to 5 blocks. A lot of older historic buildings. You got the courthouse there. I think a couple of flashing lights, a speed bump, and maybe a stop sign or two. Like I said earlier, if you're looking to purchase in a rural or a county area, it's going to be a little cheaper in taxes. With Hope County, if you're going to buy in the city limits or the town limits, of Rayford, it's going to be a little more expensive. Not much more because Rayford town is very small. But if you're buying in the outskirts, it's definitely you don't have to pay only county taxes, no city taxes. And just because the acres or lot is going to be cheaper, the house is going to be a little cheaper. Now, of course, like I just said, a lot of new construction going up in there. So these newer homes are going to be a little more expensive. You're still looking at getting about 3 to 4 bedrooms. You're looking at 1,700 square feet to about 2,200 square feet, depending on the home. Still single story, could be a 2-story. Now, of course, and that 1,700 square feet that I'm talking about, where you're in Fayetteville, Hope Mills, I just mentioned, you get about 1,900 square feet. It's due to this new construction that they're bringing in. Now, there's not much to do in Rayford. They do have a indoor and outdoor skydiving area. I've never been there myself, but I heard it's a lot of fun. A little too expensive for me. They got some horse stables if you want to learn how to ride a horse. They've got some go-karts, and they've also got a dirt bike track also out there. The next area to talk about is Stedman, and Stedman is tiny.
Tiny.
A lot of people like living out there due to the fact that it's so rural and such a tiny little place, but you're not too far from Fayetteville. You're looking at maybe to the downtown area, you're looking at maybe a 10 to 12 minute drive. Not bad, but that bad of a drive right into the downtown area of Fayetteville. At this time, there was no active homes on the market in Stedman. They are building some newer homes out there, but it would be in such a tiny little town. Not a lot on the MLS, but I did see this. You're looking at a 3 to 4 bedrooms between 2,000 square feet to about 2,400 square feet. Still 2 to 3 full baths, 2.5 baths, depending on the homes, and still single story or 2-story home. Now, if you're thinking of moving to the Stedman area, and I have a lot of military and soldiers that live or are moving to the Fayetteville Fort Bragg area, they like living in Stedman. It's straight shot right into Fort Bragg. You're probably looking at about a 20-minute commute, and they love it due to the fact that it's such a rural and country area. The next town I talk about is Eastover. Eastover is pretty close to Stedman. You're trying, I'd say 5 to 10 minute drive between the two. Small little town. And at this time, there was not much in the MLS. Just like with Stedman, Eastover is actually got a lot of new construction that's being built. I did find a few homes on the MLS that were already sold, nothing active at this time. And what I found was this. You're looking at getting a 4 to 5 bedroom home in Eastover between 1,900 square feet to about 2,400 square feet, which is a lot. 4 to 5 bedrooms compared to what 3 to 4 I said earlier in Fayetteville and the other towns and cities I mentioned. So definitely Eastover is a rural area. So you're looking at getting possibly more land, acreage wise, maybe half acre, maybe a couple of lots. They do have some neighborhoods in Eastover, but not a lot. And they're still building, but that's not bad compared to the MLS right at this time of what you can buy in Eastover. So you're getting more home if you're looking to get 4 to 5 bedrooms, and it's a little cheaper in the Eastover area. Not a lot of things out in Eastover. They do have a few grocery stores, gas stations, stuff like that. So you're not too far from anything. But if you're looking for like things to do, you'd have to go into Fayetteville. All right, the next area to talk about is Harnett County. I say Harnett County because there's a lot of little cities and towns in Harnett County. They're so tiny, it's not even worth sometimes mentioning. Sorry if I offend anybody who lives out in Harnett County. I'm sorry. I'd say the biggest city or town is probably Lillington in Harnett County. A couple of the little towns I'm talking about are like Bun Level, Cameron, and Broadway. Now with Harnett County, even though it's a rural area, you're looking at getting 3 to 4 bedroom homes still, single story, 2-story, 2 to 3 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bathrooms, and you're looking at between 1,700 square feet to about 2,000 square feet, according to the MLS at this time, which is not a lot compared to Fayetteville and Hope Mills, where I see that the homes you're getting more square footage, in the city limits, which is strange compared to Harnett County. And this is all data I pulled from the MLS at this time. So this could change. They are building a lot of new construction out there in the Harnett County area because of being so rural. And it's very close to Spring Lake, which is right next to Fort Bragg. You're right next to the north side gate of Fort Bragg. So a lot of people like living out in the Harnett County area due to the fact that it's only maybe, depending on where you live in Harnett County, only maybe 5 to 10 minute drive into Fort Bragg base.
That is good news. Bye.
Not a lot to do out in Harnett County. They do have a few stores out there. They got the food line. They've got your fast food places, a couple of nice restaurants out there, but not too much out there that you could, I'd say go out for the night on the town or something like that. You definitely have to come into Spring Lake or into Fayetteville or even to Fort Bragg with them building a new shopette out there. A lot of people like living out in the Harnett County area because of a lot of gated communities. We have Anderson Creek, we got Anderson Creek Crossing, Anderson Creek Club, we've got Carolina Lakes. And some of these, you'll see that Harnett County kind of butts up with, not kind of, it does butt up with Lee County, which is Sanford area also. So with a lot of these gated communities, you got HOAs. Carolina Lakes has a golf course. It also has a nice lake out there. So a lot of activities for the kids. It's its own little community almost. Now the last town I talk about is Spring Lake, and Spring Lake is right next to the Fort Bragg gate. So if you're looking for a place right next to Fort Bragg, Spring Lake is going to be here. You're looking at maybe a 5 to 6 minute commute into the gates, give or take a few minutes here and there. Now Spring Lake has a population of about maybe 6,000 to 7,000 people. Small little town, but they got a lot of things there. They got a Walmart there. They got some shopping, some restaurants in there. And people like living in Spring Lake due to the fact that it's so close to the gate. And as weird as it is, Spring Lake butts up with Harnett County, and some parts of Spring Lake are in Harnett County and Cumberland County. It's very weird. I don't know how or who drew these dividing lines.
Someone should get fired over this, right?
Not a lot of homes for sale this time in Spring Lake. We got a few homes, but what I can find in the MLS at this time, you're looking at between 1,500 square feet to about 2,600 square feet. Still 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths to 3 full baths, maybe 2.5 in there also. Still single story or 2-story home. Now the commute from Spring Lake to Fayetteville is probably about, I'd say, 10 to 12 minutes. Of course, due to the fact that it's so close to Fort Bragg, there's not a lot of roads or entryways into Spring Lake. There's only like 1 or 2 ways, but they built 295, which makes it easier access into Fayetteville, and it's being connected to Hope Mills and also to the other side of Radford, so making this commute a little easier. So if you are going to visit friends or family on the other side, it's not too bad of a drive. If you enjoyed that video, please check out this video right up top here to my right, top right. That video is about homes for sale that are $150,000 in Fayetteville and the surrounding areas. And this other video is what YouTube believes you may enjoy watching this video right here. So please check it out. If any questions, reach out to me. Love to help you. See you guys in the next video.